What's going on, guys? Another day, another adventure. So right now, I'm currently watching the semis. France versus Belgium. Game's pretty intense. I don't know if you guys keep up with the World Cup. It's one of my favorite sporting events ever, so I've always seen it. My eyes are glued to the screen during the months of June, July. So I was thinking, while watching this World Cup, I live in the US, China, right? I was thinking, how fun would it be to be in Europe, whichever country is playing in the World Cup, to be in that country and watching the World Cup with people in that country. I feel like the passion and the love of the sport is much bigger in Europe, just because there's so many more European countries in the World Cup than the US never qualifies. But how fun would it be to be in that environment? And then I was thinking, well, why can't I be in that environment? I mean, the finals are this Sunday, which is in 5 days. I can make it to Europe. And so an epiphany came to mind. I think what I'm going to do, just out of the blue, is go to one of the two countries, whichever two countries qualify for the finals. So it'd either be France, Belgium, Croatia, or England. Go to one of the two countries and celebrate with the people in that country and watch the World Cup finals. It's a crazy plan and it's very, very spontaneous, but I think it'll be so much fun. And I have serious FOMO, and if you don't know what that is, it's the fear of missing out. Who knows where I'm gonna be in 4 years? Who knows if I'm gonna be alive in 4 years, You gotta live every day like it's your last. I mean, I seriously made this plan 5 minutes ago and decided to just grab my camera before I change my mind. That way I can set it in stone and hold myself accountable for it. I just think it'll be so much fun, and I think I'll have such a good time. I actually lived in Europe for 3-4 years in Amsterdam, so I know the environment, especially during World Cup season, how it is, and it's just so much fun. And I think now that I'm older, I think I'll be able to enjoy the environment much, much better. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is like I said, I have no idea where I'm going to be. I've never been to Croatia, so I hope Croatia beats England, because if that's the case, I think I'm going to go to Croatia, just because I've never been. I've been to France, I've been to Belgium, and I've been to England. I mean, either of the places would be beyond incredible, so whichever one I decide to go to, I would not mind. This is going to be an adventure for sure. So I basically posted that I'll be in Europe, watching the World Cup finals, and basically go to whichever country qualifies. And I'm already getting crazy amount of DMs telling me I'm nuts. And so now I'm starting to think man, what did I just get myself into? You cannot let that stop you. I'm gonna still do it. This only solidifies my decision to go, because I know if I don't, I'm gonna regret it so bad, because I'll have to wait another 4 years to even think about doing this again. I have no housing options at all. I'm just gonna go and just figure it out as I go. We'll see what happens. But as of now, the game's looking pretty good. I mean, despite this whole thing, the World Cup is honestly this World Cup specifically has been the craziest one I think I've ever watched. A lot of the big teams are out, like Argentina, Portugal, Spain. So the underdogs have been coming up, and I'm surprised at this whole thing. Today is currently Thursday, 2 days after I last spoke to you guys. As you guys probably know, last night Croatia ended up beating England, which is the most insane thing ever. I believe they were the second smallest country ever in the World Cup to beat a power team. So that was just fantastic. It was wild. But the most important question is, where am I going? And the answer, I don't know. Now the problem is, I really would love to go to Croatia. It's just I'm having a hard time finding flights there. I've never been, and if I'm just going for a day, I feel like it's sort of a waste, because I'd like to stay there for a week or something, just to really get into it. But we'll see. You never know. I'm like I said, I'm a pretty spontaneous dude, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I will keep you guys posted. I just woke up, but for some reason I had the desire to pull this camera out and talk. But I'm gonna go make some breakfast, and I'll let you guys know the plan soon. I don't know when, but yeah, whatever, okay. What's up, guys? Today is actually Saturday the 14th. I'm in Detroit because I had work in Detroit yesterday, and I decided to stay the night with a friend because wherever I'm going, I would have to go through Detroit, so I might as well just be in Detroit at the time. So the country I'm going to is France. Reason being, I really would love to go to Croatia, but since I'm only going to be there for 1 day, I've never been to Croatia, and so if I were to go to a place that I've never been to, I'd like to stay there for at least more than 1 day, and not just like celebrate the entire time. I've been to France several times, so I think it'll be much more fun, and I speak French, so I think it'll be, you know, an easy way to maneuver, so I can just come in, do what I have to do, and come out. It just works out perfectly. So as you can see right now, I'm still booking a hostel, and my flight is at 3. The time is like 11 right now, so I'm super last minute right now. I'm just like, I literally just woke up like not too long ago. Alright, so the booking is confirmed. We are ready to rock and roll. See, now the problem is that when I looked at the flight information, the flight that I'm supposed to take at 3:50 from Detroit to Paris, it says it's 1 person oversold. But, you know, I've done it before. I've actually been on a flight with 5 people overbooked, so I'm not too worried about it because it's just 1 person. But it's definitely something to keep in mind. So I double checked the flight information, and there's another flight that's at 6 p.m. So if I don't make the 3:50 flight, I'll go to the 6 p.m. flight. I mean, like, hopefully it'll work out. There's really nothing I can do. There's nothing really in my control other than whoever's up there watching me right now. But we'll figure it out somehow, some way. So I just got out of the shower, and I come to realize my suitcase. Yes, I brought a suitcase for a 1-day trip. It like moved around in the car, so all my clothes are wrinkled. And I don't have what do you call it, an ironing board, nor do I have a hairbrush. I forgot to bring that too. This is already a disaster, so I have to pick one up at some point. Time is like noon right now, and my flight's at 3:50, so I'll probably leave here in like half an hour to an hour. I'm so hungry. I didn't eat anything yet. I didn't eat anything last night either. I'll probably go pick up some food and then head to the airport and then hopefully catch this flight. The last thing I want to do is like miss the 3 o'clock flight and then wait till the 6 o'clock flight, because I don't want to be in the airport for like 6 hours, but I mean, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. So we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you posted. Yo, what's up, guys? We just got to the Detroit airport, or like airplane, I guess. But like we legit finessed a first class seat somehow. I don't know how this happened because the plane was originally full, and so like 1 guy or 2 guys didn't show up, and so I ended up getting a seat, and it ended up being in first class. So I lucked out so hard. Celebrating the World Cup in France is just gonna be so much fun, so I can't wait till I get there. And yeah, I'll reconvene once I land.
Welcome aboard. Mr. Kumar?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get the beef, please? Can I get the beef?
Beef?
Yeah. Well, would you recommend the beef or the chicken in your food?
Both is good.
Okay.
Chicken is a little spicy.
Okay.
But,
you know what? I think I'll just go with the beef.
stick with the
Yeah, I'll stick with the beef. Thank you so much. What's going on, guys? We have just arrived. We have just arrived in the airplane. So far so good. Successful mating. We ran to our friend Tanya out here. I swear, this girl is so artistic. She's been doing this jacket. Like, look at this. Just look at this. Look at this artwork. Oh, stunt on it. Look at that. Crazy. She's been apparently doing it for like 3 months, you said, right? Collecting patches and putting it on that jacket. It's so nice. It looks great. And it turns out we're staying in the same hostel. So, I mean, you might be seeing her again at some point in time. Tanya, I like the beef.
I got my beef.
Finally got the beef on. I'm still stuck on the salad. We have just arrived in Paris. Tanya, you ready for this?
I am more than ready.
We got my man Joby out here. Friend of Tanya's. Fun fact, we actually might have run into each other at some point in time because he looks...
The world is a small place.
Very small. Very small. We looked at each other, we're like, you look familiar, so it's kind of crazy. But we have just left the airport, just got off the train. Now we're here trying to find the hostel. Yeah, we'll keep you updated as to what's going on, but it's so nice. It's hot. It's hot. I don't think he knows where he's going, but it's okay.
Oui, c'est ça. C'est pour le son, ça. Impeccable. Allez, bleu. Allez, bleu. Allez, bleu, voilà. Allez, bleu. Allez, les bleus.
We have just arrived at the hostel. I'm actually sitting right in front of it. If you can see it, it's right over there. I made a quick pit stop at this place right here. Had to get a crepe. I'm in Paris, you know, you gotta get the crepes. Would highly recommend. It was so good. Joey and Tanya, actually, we just ate together, but they just left to see the Louvre and the Arc de Triomphe. But we're meeting back at 5 to watch the game near the Eiffel Tower because apparently that's where everyone goes. It's gonna be huge and crazy, so I cannot wait. But the time is now like 12:30. I'm actually meeting a friend who's coming here at 1 p.m. So I have like half an hour to kill. I'm kind of just taking it easy right now. Yeah, it was a lot of traveling and I'm kind of just feeling the jet lag just a tad bit. So I'm just relaxing just for a little bit. Man, I tell you what, the energy here is insane. Like, every single street corner you go to, everyone will scream "Allez les Bleus!" and then people will be like dressed up in like the colors, and oh my gosh, this is like the craziest thing. I'm so thankful that I was able to come here for the World Cup. It's a huge dream come true. The one thing on my mind right now is to get a French World Cup jersey. I have to do it. It's just something I just gotta do. But yeah, I'm going to, in the next probably 5 minutes, get up and start moving around and start seeing some stuff. So update. No jersey has been found, but that's okay. If I find something on the way, I'll pick it up for sure. The time is now 3 o'clock. I'm meeting the friends at 3:50, so I should really get going. I'm actually in the shower right now. All my hostel mates are asleep right now, and I don't want to like vlog and like wake them up. But they're pretty cool guys, so hopefully they'll come with me. Meeting the friends and then meeting Joey and Tanya later, so it'll be a good time. We can all squat up and do something, so it'll be really fun. So yeah, as of now, I'm gonna shower, get ready, and then meet the friends, and then get to the screening and watch the game. I'm so excited, and yeah, I'll see you there. I'm literally the worst vlogger ever. I never check the audio. This is so annoying. I'm literally, I don't even want to get into it right now. But anyway, the guy next to me, his name is Miguel. I actually met him at the hostel itself. Great guy. He's actually straight from Mexico and just so happened to be touring Europe. Poor guy didn't have any plans, and I didn't have any plans either. So I was like, yo, listen, like, you're welcome to come with me. I don't have plans. You don't have plans. Let's go make something happen. You know what? 2 people with no plans is better than 1 person with no plans, right? I don't know where that logic came from. But anyway, great guy. Honestly, super genuine. I'm super glad and fortunate that I got to meet someone like that. He had a lot of cool stories to share, which was very nice. The whole day was nonstop moving around, jumping around, and it was so crazy. Like, we left the hostel, I want to say around 3 p.m. and the time that this video was filmed was 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. It was so late. And my flight the next day was supposed to be at 8 a.m. So it was straight bonkers, man. Unfortunately, I did not bring my camera throughout the festivities. Reason being, you know, the environment was just so insane. Like, everyone was just going crazy. The last thing I wanted to do was pull out my camera and get it stolen or like get it damaged in any way. So I decided to leave it back at one of our friends' hotel rooms. It did hurt me a little bit that I couldn't bring it, but you know, it's better safe than sorry. I did get some footage on my phone and some pictures as well, so I will include a montage right now. Yo, what's up guys? It is currently the next day. So I'm still in Paris. I was actually supposed to leave Paris today, as you probably know, but because I fly standby, you know, it really just depends on whether or not there's availability on the plane. Unfortunately there wasn't, and I should have thought that through because of the World Cup probably. So I'm like, damn, I'm actually kind of screwed right now because I have no way of getting back to the US. I only brought a limited amount of cash, and I was really just banking on the fact that I'd be home. And so I should have just thought this through. It's crazy. I went to the airport at 7 a.m. The time is currently 5 p.m. So what I decided to do is buy a train ticket to Amsterdam and then leave Amsterdam tomorrow, because Amsterdam is a much bigger airport and therefore there's going to be more flights to the US. And 2, I have friends in Amsterdam that they said, like, you know, I could stay with them, and plus I haven't seen them in a long time, so I think it'd be really great catching up and stuff. Man, this adventure is taking a turn for the worse. But yeah, more updates to come soon. What's up guys? I'm gonna whisper right now because it's pretty late right now in Amsterdam. I think the time is about like 3 a.m. Obviously I'm jet lagged, so I can't really sleep that well. So I'm actually doing physics, believe it or not. But yeah, I just want to give a quick debrief. I'm honestly pretty bad at vlogging because I don't really like to vlog personal interactions just because I don't find it appealing. I find it kind of disrespectful, if I were to pull out a camera and be like, yo, let me document everything. So I usually keep that stuff private. So it's gonna be kind of hard to follow up with what's going on. So that's why I'm gonna sort of try to explain what's happening. Basically what happened was I flew into Paris, as you guys know, to specifically watch the World Cup. One of the most craziest experiences I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm fortunate enough to say that I've experienced a lot. So basically the next morning I ran into Tanya, who you saw in the beginning of the vlog. She was actually taking the same flight with me back, and so I ran into her at the airport, and she was saying, yeah, the flights look really, really bad. That's the last thing you want to hear, especially I was so tired. I literally got 2 hours of sleep the night before. There was another flight at 1 p.m. and that also filled up, so I was kind of in a checkmate situation, okay, I could either stay in Paris or do something else. So I ended up buying a train ticket to Amsterdam, and I hit up my friend and I was like, yo, I'm in town, is there any way we can hang out? And he's like, yeah, we can hang out. And he was so nice to let me stay at his house. It was super last minute, so I know the hassle that must have been, so I really appreciate that a lot. But the flight tomorrow is at 9:20 a.m. and the time is 3 a.m. right now, so I should really get some sleep. I'm just praying that I can make this flight. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Good night. Oh, I've just arrived in Detroit. I am beyond tired. This trip was insane. I ended up getting on the flight this morning, obviously, and it's kind of funny because there was only one seat available and I somehow got it, so I was like, yes. I met some really cool people on the plane. It's kind of funny because you never know who you're gonna meet. That's why I love traveling so much. I came to Paris by myself with no plan. Well, I was planning on meeting the friends, but apart from that, I knew no one. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know where I was gonna be. So yeah, the time right now is where the hell is my phone? The time, oh shoot, the time right now is 12:17. It sucks because I have to now drive 2 hours back home and then go to work at 4. Thank you so much for people who follow this journey of my life, who enjoy watching these videos. I've had so many friends ask me all the time, why are you vlogging now? What are you doing? And honestly, the whole reason why I vlog is because I want to be able to look back on my life and look back on my experiences. Oftentimes you have so many fun experiences that you forget, and you do things with so many people that you just don't remember anymore, and it sort of fades away. But with vlogging, after I edit a nice little video, I can always go back and look at it and say, oh, I remembered this time, I remember that time. And then I don't know, maybe in the future my kids could look at my journey and how I kind of lived my life and how I chose to do what I do today. It's a great way to document your life. It's a great way to to sort of relive memories. I make my videos public just because it's not really to do with the views or anything like that. I honestly don't really care too much about that stuff. It's kind of to bond with other people who are sort of in the same shoes as me. I love to make friends. I love to meet new people. So this is kind of a modern outlet to do so. I've received a decent amount of followers and then a few DMs asking about my travels from people that I don't even know, and it's really cool to be able to connect with people like that. I recommend everyone and anyone to not necessarily document your life, but take videos, take pictures, take lots of that stuff. Don't do it for the wrong reasons though. Don't take stuff just for Instagram. With that being said, thank you guys again for watching this. If you liked it, you know the drill. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and yeah, I will see you on the next adventure. Take it easy, guys.
Come on.